Yes, it's another week, and we are here to present to you your favorite TV program, The Black Pot, aka Kukushionimu. This is where we speak truth to power, and as usual, we are here to speak it as it must be said. Right now, let me also seize the opportunity to encourage you and also introduce to you Tap Tap Send. Tap Tap Send is the best. Tap Tap Send is the most affordable and the most convenient way to send money. So if you need to send money from any part of the world to your loved ones, please make sure you use Tap Tap Send and you use the promo code BLAKKRASTA. BLAKKRASTA. Black Rasta is the promo code you need to use. So wherever you are, whether you're on the African continent, you're in Europe, Asia, you're in the Americas, wherever you find yourself, please make sure that you are using Tap Tap Send to send money. It is very, very convenient, and the prices, the rates are amazing. As a way of even welcoming you to the platform, Tap Tap Send is going to give you some cash back when you use Tap Tap Send to send money for the first time. So why don't you seize the opportunity and send some dough to your loved ones? Welcome to the Black Pot. My name is Lord ASOREBA Thunder. And let's quickly zoom in to our first story for the day. Now, Ghana is blessed with a lot of youth. But how well are we ensuring that we provide enabling environment for these youth to thrive, for these youth to develop their potentials and become responsible adults who will contribute meaningfully to the development of our country? One of the ways you can develop these talents, these human resources, is by providing them with quality education. And in Ghana, you start from the primary school, you go to the JHS, to the SHS, to the university or the tertiary level. BECE is ongoing. The BECE is the Basic Education Certificate Examination. It is for the final year students at the junior high school. In fact, it serves as the transitional, bridge to cross from the junior high to the senior high. And some BEC candidates got locked up. Is it in the police cell? Let's find out. 2025 BEC candidates allegedly locked up by headmaster over unpaid fees. This is from City Newsroom. What is the story saying? 2 candidates taking part in the ongoing Basic Education Certificate Examination, BEC, were reportedly denied the opportunity to write the first paper, mathematics, after being allegedly locked in a room by their headmaster. The students who attend Big 6 International School in Meduma were expected to write the exam at Sims High School in Faude, the approved center for candidates in the Kwabri East municipality of the Ashanti region. According to reports, the headmaster of the private school allegedly confined the two students for their failure to settle outstanding school fees. As a result, they missed the first paper of the nationwide examination. Please, we need to always apply common sense and human face in everything that we do, in our actions and reactions. Let us be guided by common sense. All right? So now you have prevented the student from writing the exams. And this is the only chance for them to write that paper this year. Okay? So denying them the opportunity to write the exams because they owe school fees is causing more harm to the students, to their future, to their parents, and to the country. I mean, why? Okay? Why should you, as a headmaster, lock up the student and prevent the student from writing an examination that he or she has duly registered for? Mind you, the examination is not your school terminal exams. It's not your end of term exams. No. This is a nationwide exams. So, if they come back with the money to pay the fees, are you going to get them the paper for them to write? You cannot do anything about it. So why don't you allow them to write the exams and deal with the issue of the school fees? Mr. Headmaster, I think that this headmaster must be punished. The decision of the headmaster is a very bad one. No. Listen, see, in Ghana here, sometimes we do certain things that I don't understand. And I don't think you should also understand it. Is it the child's responsibility to pay the fees? I'm asking, whose responsibility is it to pay school fees? And you go to some schools. I remember those days when we were in the Bece school. You'll be in the classroom and a teacher will come with a cane and a list. If you hear your name, you are owing school fees. Come and stand here. They'll mention Apare Stanley. Then you go and stand there. Every year, Samuel, you go and stand there. Ahmed Abubakar, you go and stand there. And then the teacher will beat you, shape you proper. And it seems like in every school there's one teacher who is the best shaper, the best shaper. It will shape you proper. So they will give you 6 lashes for owing school fees, as if it is the student who is responsible for paying the fees. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I mean, why? You better call the parents and give them the 6 lashes because it is their responsibility to pay the fees. But you don't let the student come to the school and you use a cane to beat the student for owing school fees. No, it is never proper. I've been against it and I'm against it. When I was a student, I was against it. Now that I'm a parent, I am against it. Is it the child who is supposed to pay the fees or is the parent? And even there are some schools, when you come to school late, they will beat you. And the other day, I got to a school. And then one of the students, I think she's in, is it KG2 or class 1 or so, came late. And she was punished. for coming to school late. I said, I mean, how? Why? The child that is 7 years or so, 6 years, comes to school late and you are beating the child. The child doesn't even know how to bath herself. Has to prepare and come to school early. It is the duty of the parent to ensure that the world comes to school on time. There are some of the parents, they also need to prepare for work. So they will drop their child at school and move and continue to their workplace. So the child will be late. And you be the child. Please, don't be the child. Be the father, be the parent, be the guardian. So this headmaster has erred. Now, how are the boys going to write the mathematics? And they need the mathematics results to move on to the next stage. So please, if you are a headmaster, if you are someone, a school administrator, let this get to your inner brain. When a child owes fees, yes, send a child home, tell the parents, that don't let your child come to the school without fees. It's as simple as that. When the child comes to the school, let the child not enter the school compound. But to take a cane and beat the child is wrong. Because it is not that class 6 boy, it's not that class 2 guy who is supposed to pay his or her fees. Charlie, let's think right. Africans, let's think right. The same thing happens in the home. When they prepare the food, they will serve the father with all the meat, the fat meat. And they will give the children small meat. They say, oh, woman and number if you give a child more protein, the child will become a bad child. Hey! Okay, that's why there's no akwalapa in America, eh? I mean, how? Stanley Opare is older than Leche. So if the two of them are eating, it is the younger one who is supposed to eat more protein because the younger one needs protein to grow. But you, the old man, if they give you more protein, they are giving you early grave. But you will give the meat to the man who is already suffering from pot belly. And then the child that needs the protein will be denied the protein. This is the black pot, aka Kukushunimu. This is where we speak truth to power, and you have the power. So we are speaking the truth to you. And parents, please, let's be responsible. What prevented the parents of these candidates from negotiating with the headmaster? Sometimes you can't blame the head teachers or the school administrators that much, because a lot of people have gone through the school, they have written their BEC, left to the secondary school, and they still owe. So they are also looking for ways and means to ensure that they get the money and pay the staff. So if you are a parent, negotiate with the school authority on terms of payment. That's all. Let's move to our quote of the day.
Blackboard.
Welcome back to the Black Pot, aka Kukushuni. This is where we speak truth to power. Brought to you by Black Empire Media, and this is Black Empire TV. This is what we do, and we love to do it and do it and do it right. All right, so if you want to do business with us, our numbers are rolling. Black Empire Media can be contacted on 02444 99461. 02444 99461. Call us. Let's do business. Let's move to our second story. ECG power theft. What is the latest? The ECG's Accra East Revenue Team has uncovered massive power theft at Rehoboth Estate in Kweyman, where about 100 newly built homes were found with illegal electricity connections. ECG uncovers power theft at Rehoboth Estate, over 100 homes disconnected. Ghana Web. The Electricity Company of Ghana Limited has disconnected electricity supply to about 100 newly built homes at Rehoboth Estate in Kweyman, located in the Greater Accra region, over illegal power connections. The discovery was made by ECG Accra East Revenue Team during its ongoing 5-day nationwide revenue mobilization exercise, which began on Monday, June 16, 2025. This update was shared in a viral social media post with the caption, "The ECG's Accra East Revenue Team has uncovered massive power theft at Rehoboth Estate in Kweyman, where about 100 newly built homes were found with illegal electricity connections. The disconnection forms part of ECG's broader effort to clamp down on power theft and recover unpaid bills across all categories of customers, including residential, commercial, industrial, and government institutions." This revenue mobilization exercise will focus on all categories of customers with arrears: residential, commercial, industrial, and ministries, departments, and agencies. The statement read. ECG further cautioned that the process will be closely monitored by special teams empowered to arrest and prosecute anyone who attempts to interfere with the exercise or reconnect illegally after disconnection. The company stressed that the initiative is geared toward improving revenue collection and promoting accountability within the power distribution sector. Thank you, sir. Right. As we are all aware, we are battling with energy challenges in this country. And some of us have been at the neck of the ECG for not being able to, as it were, collect its revenue, and also not being able to solve the issue of distribution losses, which they in turn pass on to the ordinary Ghanaian, just like the government recently passed a bill for Ghanaians to be levied 1 Ghana cedi on each liter of fuel that we buy. It's on suspend. They have suspended the implementation, though it has been passed. So now the question is, why will such a reputable real estate company decide to use electricity illegally? Why? Is it because they requested for meters and they were not getting? Why? What happened? And why should you reside in a house knowing very well that you are using electricity, yet you are not paying? You are not paying for the electricity. Why? And you go, and those people who are living in those houses are either Christians or Muslims or traditionalists or Buddhists or whatever. It's so sad. It's so sad. That whenever we think of sin, we think of fornication, we think of idolatry, we think of those obvious ones. Meanwhile, stealing electricity, using electricity and not paying for it is stealing. You are like the one who fornicated. You are like the one who committed adultery or idolatry. Ladies and gentlemen, I want ECG not only to disconnect, but these people must be faced with the proper legal sanction. Let them be sanctioned. Let them pay for what they have used, and let them pay penalties. And the real estate, we have both. Why should you do that? You are a reputable real estate company. Why should you steal from the country and make the ordinary person to pay for what you are stealing? And one danger associated with illegal connection is that it poses serious threat to firefighters. So anytime there is a fire incident, when a fire service personnel come to the scene, they first of all make sure that they cut off power. So they disconnect meters and everything. And because you have done illegal connection, they think that they have cut off the power. But still there's power in the wires there. And they are coming to fight the fire with water. And you know that water and electricity not agree. So these firefighters are subjected to electrocution, electrical shocks, and all that. So please, illegal connection is not just a crime, but also a sin, and is a threat to life and livelihood. ECG, make sure that you make electricity meters available. People have applied for electricity meters. 6 months, they are yet to receive a response from the ECG. So what do you expect them to do? You expect them to stay in darkness? You are compelling them to embark on illegal connection because you are not providing them with a meter for them to pay for the electricity they are using. It's as simple as that. So as we blame those who engage in illegal connection, we also want to caution ECG to ensure that you make electricity meters available for people to use and pay, so that government will generate revenue. We need them. We need them. So ECG, let us know, what are you going to do about it? Are you just going to disconnect them and that's all? Please, let's prosecute them. Let's prosecute them to serve as a deterrent to others. A lot of people are using, and you know, you see, those estates, I wouldn't be surprised if all the 100 houses have air conditioners there. And sadly, in this country that we live in, majority of those using air conditions have decided to bypass the meter. So their light will pass through the meter, the TV will pass through the meter, but the air condition never. So the air conditions are illegally connected. And they are using it 24/7 and they are not paying a penny. If you see something, say something. If you see someone engaged in illegal connection, report the person, else you pay the bill on behalf of that person. So ECG, well done. Make sure that you are able to mobilize enough revenue and make sure that you cut down on distribution losses so that the ordinary Ghanaian will not have to pay for those losses. This is the Black Pot. aka Kukushiunimu. This is where we speak truth to power. We are waiting for what will happen to Rehoboth Estate and the 100 houses that engaged in illegal connection. Let us know your thoughts on these issues. Send your comments there, put them in the comment section. Make sure you subscribe to our page, you like, you share, follow us. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushiunimu. Let's go for our
Black Pot, Kukushiunimu.
Yes, welcome back to the Black Pot, aka Kukushiunimu. This is where we speak truth to power. Let's go to our third and final story. After that, we read some of the comments that have come through. Nss Payroll fraud. Yes, it is getting worse, and worse. National Service Secretariat. Nss Payroll fraud. How a public university submitted list of non-existent students. NSA boss details. The Director General of the National Service Authority, NSA, Felix Jemfi, has disclosed further damning details regarding payroll fraud within the National Service Scheme, following the implication of 12 former officials. Speaking on TV3's Hot Issue on June 15, 2025, Jemfi stated that a well-known public university had participated in the NSS payroll fraud by submitting a list of students who did not exist within the institution. According to him, that particular institution was heavily involved in the malfeasance, but refrained from revealing its name due to potential legal implications. I could say to you today that there's a particular university in Ghana where lots of the malfeasance occurred under their watch, more than anywhere else, but because when I mention it, it would have legal implications and it would go against the credibility of the university. And probably tomorrow I'll be asked to SIC. Okay, I would have to okay. All right, let's move on. It's not so clear. When asked by the host about the number of ghost names submitted by the university, Jemfi did not specify a figure, but stated that the names were part of a list of non-existent individuals that had been deleted from the system. He also referenced recorded cases in the NSS payroll fraud, including instances where octogenarians and Kenyans were found on the payroll. They are probably the list that we have to delete. You remember the Media Foundation for West Africa, Suleiman Brahma, mentioned that there are people from Kenya, 83-year-old women and men were doing national service. That was part of those lists. So the system can detect, he continued. Ladies and gentlemen, if we don't get serious with the fight against corruption, a time will come we will pay dearly with our lives. Money that could have been used to build hospitals, money that could have been used to build schools, industries, for people to get jobs to do are being stolen by selfish individuals. The national service scandal is a very serious one. You know, and to think of a whole public university, a university that is supposed to train, groom young men and women, shape visions, is conniving with these unscrupulous officials of the National Service Secretariat to steal from the state. And lecturers and staff of this same university will be agitating for better conditions of service, research allowance, book allowance, whatever. Meanwhile, certain bad individuals within the university are stealing that money that could have been used to provide all those allowances. I'm not happy that the NSA acting director could not mention the name of that public university. Does it mean that the perpetrators are not going to be punished? Is that so? So, Mr. Director, whichever way, as far as you will be prosecuting the culprits, the name of the university will definitely come out. So this one is not about the university entirely, but those specific individuals within the university setup. I get in the point. Just like it's not everyone at the National Service Secretariat that was part of the stealing. It's not the whole university. So mention the name of the individuals involved. That is what we want to know. Name and shame and punish and retrieve every penny from them. It's so sad. It's a pity. Lecturers, teachers, using ways and means to aid students to pass exams unduly. And now, authorities within the university conniving with national service. National service is to imbibe in the graduate the spirit of patriotism. That is the essence of national service. So, national service is to make that graduate, okay, feel like he or she is part of a nation and he must serve the nation. Patriotism. That is why for the national service posting, you can be posted to anywhere. They can send you to any place at all. But if the institution that is supposed to encourage the graduates, the young ones, to be patriotic, is neck deep in this fraud, unpatriotic behavior, how well would the national service personnel be able to imbibe and adhere to patriotism? No. Leadership is everything. Okay? Leadership is the cause. Anything else is the effect. So if leaders are not being patriotic, if leaders are not being, loyal to the state, if leaders lack integrity, you shouldn't expect it from the followers. What are we teaching the young ones? Look at the amount of money being mentioned, to the extent that it's also alleged that Gifty or Mensa used the national service allowance as a collateral for her personal loan. Hey, one day we'll be there And someone will come and tell us that Ghana has been sold to him or her. So all of us should pack and move out. Ladies and gentlemen, for how long will we stand aside and look while these wicked individuals amass wealth, while these bad people steal from the ordinary citizen? Let us arise. Let us fight corruption. Fight it. Fight it. And let us win this fight together. This is the Black Pot, aka Kukushiunimu. So please, director, make sure you mention the name of the corporate and the name of the institution. Let's name and shame. Mohammed Banzia 1 say more fire. Brethren, signed MC Scorpion. Abna, greetings, bro. Abna, greetings to you. Some men too like serving the soup, bro. Please tell those people to stop. Kids need love. Abdul Rahman Kojo watching live from Qatar. Much love. Abdul Rahman, Swabahal, Swabanu. Abna, we have University of Science and Technology. Can they build an app for ECG to identify illegal connections, which can make their work easier? Abna, they can do basa basa. They can do too much. Mark Romeo Ofori, respect Lord. Maximum respect, Mark Romeo. Tafa Sule, watching you from Saudi Arabia. All right, Saudi. Yeah. Wuri Sule, komi dedeko. Alessa Mudache. Alessa Musamu Biabukatamu. Duabel, Jason Bell, Lord ASOREBA Thunder. Illegal connections is now a norm. Both Christians and Muslims are all into it without any shame. It's a pity. It's a pity. It's a pity. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Black Pot, aka Kukushu Nimu. This is where we speak truth to power. It's been some few weeks of great engagement with you. I've enjoyed every bit of it, and I thank you for giving me the support to stand by the shoes of the general himself, Black Rasta. As I told you last week, Black Rasta is going to be back on your screens, and is coming with more fire. So I just stepped in to put the firewood under the pot and all. I've gathered the stuff. So my general will be here to light it up and blaze it hot. I want to say a very big thank you to Black Rasta and also to our executive producer, Roya Fellini, and all the production team for giving me this opportunity to serve humanity. I've enjoyed every bit of it. And I also want to say a very big thank you to you who took time to watch me. I appreciate those of you, especially who shared your comments, your views and opinions with us. Those of you who kept liking our stories, our broadcasts, and sharing them. God bless you all. I believe that I've tried and I've done what I can do, and I know that we will meet again. As I told you, Black Empire TV has a lot coming by way of content and programming. So stay tuned and subscribe to our pages. Continue to follow, share, like, and comment. And I believe together we can make Ghana, Africa, and the world a better place. It's been a great time with you on the Black Pot. My name is Lord ASOREBA Thunder. I sat in for my general, Black Rasta.